In the world of K-dramas, 16 episodes are more than a television season. They are an emotional investment. We stay up until 2 a.m. for these characters. We download the OST. We defend their choices. But what happens when the final hour feels less like a conclusion and more like a betrayal? Today on Seoul Channel, we are looking at the most divisive endings in K-drama. From the too realistic to the logically impossible, these are the finales that left fans warring in the comments. First is The King, Eternal Monarch. This fantasy epic follows Egon, a modern-day king from a parallel universe, who crosses a magical portal into Korea. There, he meets Detective Jung Tae-ul, a woman he has been searching for since his childhood trauma. Together, they fight a traitor while trying to maintain their romance across worlds. After a final battle that resets some timelines, Egon and Jung Tae-ul manage to reunite. However, because they belong to different universes, they cannot live together permanently. Instead, they travel through time and space to date on weekends in various eras and worlds. While some found this romantic, a huge section of the audience found it logically frustrating. The Weekend Traveler ending felt like a compromise that lacked true stakes. If they can travel anywhere, why can't they find a way to stay together? Furthermore, the mechanics of how they remembered each other after the timeline reset were so convoluted that many viewers felt they needed a physics degree to understand the finale. To these fans, the ending felt like fantasy magic used to cover up messy writing. It's Okay, That's Love remains a cult classic. The plot revolves around Chang Jae-ar, a famous novelist with schizophrenia, and Chi Hye-soo, a psychiatrist with a fear of intimacy. The drama was praised for its raw and accurate portrayal of mental illness and the painful process of institutionalization. The finale jumps forward in time. Chang Jae-ar has undergone successful treatment, is managing his condition, and is now happily married to Chi Hye-soo. The final scenes show them as a joyful family, complete with a baby, living a perfectly normal life. This is where the divide happened. One side found this ending incredibly hopeful, a rare happy ending for a character with a severe mental health condition. However, critics argued that the transition was too abrupt. After showing the grueling, ugly reality of schizophrenia, the 1 year later jump felt like a sanitized K-drama cliché. Some fans felt this magical healing undermined the show's earlier message that mental health is a lifelong, complex battle, making the finale feel more like a fairy tale than a medical drama. Next, the drama that caused a national debate in 2022, Reborn Rich. Yoon Hyun-woo is a loyal employee who is murdered by the family he serves. He wakes up in 1987 as Jin Do-jun, the youngest grandson of the very same family. Using his knowledge of the future, he spends decades taking revenge and trying to take over the Sunyang group. In the final episode, it is revealed that Jin Do-jun died in a car accident years ago. The entire reincarnation was actually Hyun-woo's subconscious reflecting on his life, while he was in a coma following his own attempted murder. Yoon Hyun-woo wakes up in the present and finishes the revenge as himself. Fans were furious. The drama had built a massive following by showing To-jun's brilliant strategies. By revealing it was all a coma reflection, the emotional weight of the past 15 episodes evaporated. The ending strayed significantly from the original webtoon, where Jin Do-ju actually succeeds in his new life. Viewers felt that they had spent weeks watching a ghost rather than a hero, making the finale one of the most hated "it was all a dream" variations in television history. Perhaps the most discussed finale in recent history is the conclusion to the Squid Game trilogy. After the cliffhanger of Season 2, the plot follows a revenge-driven Sung Gi-hoon who re-enters the games not for the money, but to destroy the system from within. However, the mission changes when player 222 gives birth to a baby during the competition. After player 222 sacrifices herself, Sung Gi-hoon becomes the infant's protector, carrying her through a series of increasingly brutal rounds, like Double Dutch and a deadly hide-and-seek. The final game, Sky Squid Game, takes place on 3 massive stone towers. After a violent struggle, the only remaining players are Sung Gi-hoon, the baby, and player 333. When player 333 falls to his death before the round officially begins, the rules dictate that either Sung Gi-hoon or the baby must die for a winner to be declared. Choosing humanity over survival, Sung Gi-hoon looks directly into the camera, addressing the VIPs and the audience, and says, "We are not horses, we are humans." He then kisses the baby and falls to his death, leaving the newborn as the sole winner of the prize. While some critics called this the most impactful sacrifice in television history, the fandom was deeply divided for several reasons. Ki-hoon's death was meant to be a powerful message about humanity, but many felt it was pointless because the games didn't actually end. They just moved to the US. Fans felt the ending was hijacked to set up an American spin-off. When a story's emotional climax feels like a 10-minute trailer for the next season, the magic of the original message often gets lost. Many viewers criticize the baby in a death game storyline as being emotionally manipulative and too unrealistic, even for a show as dark as this. Fans of the detective Hwang Jun-ho were furious that his years-long pursuit of his brother, the frontman, resulted in zero resolution or a proper confrontation, leaving his storyline feeling like a wasted subplot. Because the finale hinted at the game's continuing in America, many felt the ending wasn't a true conclusion, but rather a cash grab designed to pivot the franchise to its Western spin-off instead of giving Sung Gi-hoon the ending he deserved. When a show becomes a global phenomenon, the ending is no longer just the creator's vision, it belongs to the fans. And it seems the dramas that divide us are the ones we remember the longest. Which of these endings do you still find yourself defending? And which one makes you want to delete your Netflix account? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Seoul Channel for more deep dives into the world of K-entertainment. See you in the next one.